Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week ahead, so the 10th to the 16th of February. So let's dive into it together and see what's going on for you guys. I'm having to kind of adjust this week just because my things have stopped working. So I'm just having to manually move switch the cameras, should I say. But anyway, don't worry about that. That's for me to worry about. Let's see what's going on for you guys for the week ahead for Geminis. Can we get a keyword and affirmation that will be important for them this week, please? Thank you. Acceptance is your key word, okay? How can we accept certain situations? I like this card and I'll explain why. The affirmation for this, let me show you, is I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And I love, that's one of my favorite quotes. I'll never forget seeing it on my English teacher's board, this quote where it says, accept the things you, what is it? Oh my God. Change the things you can't accept the things you can't change. There we go. Basically that means okay, there are some things that are in our control, and if we don't like it, we can do something about it. But there are some things that just are not within our capacity. All right, it's not in our control. It's something way bigger than ourselves, and we just have to learn to accept it and deal with something else, like move away from that. So instead of wishing somebody would change or wishing the situation would change, you either do something about it or you, I don't know, like in a sense, sorry to get over my words here, I'm trying to apply it to certain situations. What I'm trying to say is just a very generic example. If you're in a relationship with someone that you just don't like, or a situationship with someone that you really like, but they have some traits that you just, you wish that they would change and be a bit nicer, or whatever it is, you can't change that person, right? That's not your responsibility to do that. So you can't change that. You have to accept that. Okay, but what can you change? You can leave this person and go find somebody better, for example, right? That's something that you can change. So what I'm trying to say is we have to kind of understand where we are at in that situation. Hope that makes sense to you. Anyway, and that goes with anything, okay? Your boss might be an a-hole, or you can't change that person, so maybe you're having to find a different one, for example, because that is a thing that you can change. It just feels like that's the energy coming through for you guys. So anyway, that's what you have here in the center of your reading. Let's see what else this is. It's the same with the past. You can't change the past, and maybe if that didn't happen, maybe better things would be happening right now, but we cannot change that. So what can we change in this situation? It's almost like kind of trying to redirect your attention a little bit. All right, let's see. 2 cards out for Gemini. Serendipity. So there's a lucky opportunity coming away. All right, so this is saying take it. All right, because this is my free will card, meaning that this opportunity is just drifting along your path, and it's up to you whether you take it or not. All right, let's see. Okay, now you have 2 of these. Okay, community and soulmates. So that's going to be important for you this week. This is all about your love relationships, your friendships, and stuff like that. So your community is important. These are people who are here to help you, to teach you things, to guide you in some way, to look after you. Just to give, I feel like some really important conversations might be coming up here that might really help you to reflect or to learn something. Because that little baby giraffe is getting some care from that old giraffe. And I always say, because it's about your community, I always say that sometimes getting advice from people who are, a bit wiser than you, or a bit experienced in some whatever, whether it's about your career path or whatever, it may be about relationships, speak to someone who's in a position you want to be in someday. Okay, so pay attention to that, because I feel like for some reason, I feel like I need to tell you guys a quote that I used to say a lot, which is, only ever take advice from the mouth of someone who's in a position that you want to be in someday. There are a lot of people who are in toxic relationships, but will tell you that your relationship, you should leave that. You want to listen to someone who's been in a very happy, healthy marriage for like 10, 20 years or more, right? You want to listen to that person. Or if someone's telling you should quit your job and you should go and do something, I don't know, I'm just being very general right now, but they're really unhappy in their career and they're lazy and they're a bum, right? You don't want to listen to someone like that if you want to grow and succeed in life. So pay attention to your community. Pay attention to who your friends are right now. Pay attention to whose advice you're listening to. It's so important that you're connecting with people who are in positions that you want to be in, so that you know how to get there, and you know from their experience what it feels like. That could be important for you. You also have soulmates. So again, it could be could mean also that you guys might be meeting some soulmates during this time. So make sure that you do go to certain social events, because it may mean that there are going to be some people who are really going to guide you at this time. Okay, so that feels nice. And serendipity, as I was saying, I actually will show you this card. Again, a lucky opportunity. That 4-leaf clover is just drifting by this lady. You're going to see something for what it is, which is a good opportunity, but it's up to you whether you take it or not, right? She could say, oh, I don't know where it's going to lead me, and I don't know if it really is going to lead me anywhere. I know it's lucky, but what if it's not? Doubts can come into your head. So it's up to you. You're going to be in the right place at the right time to meet certain people, but it's up to you whether you go or take it. Because again, it requires a leap of faith of some kind. Not so much that you change your whole journey, but it's like maybe something outside your comfort zone, right? But you are going to meet really good people, maybe the love of your life for some of you, or just people who are going to help you out. All right, who can have some really good guidance for you. All right, let's dive into some more cards for you. Let's see, let's get 2 of these for Gemini this week. Starfish, be open to infinite possibility. And the deer spirit here says, bring a gentle touch. All right, go easy on yourself. And that kind of makes sense with what I was saying about acceptance. You might be beating yourself up about something that you cannot even change, right? So accept it for what it is, and let's change something about it, all right? In an area that we can actually change it. And the starfish saying, be open to infinite possibilities. I think that's important for what you were saying, okay? Don't be afraid to take some leaps of faith at this time, to do something different outside your norm, because it feels really important. Okay, and of course, deer spirit can be good for soulmates. Okay, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. The deer spirit is actually like the mothering energy, so the empress. So a really good time to nurture and to love others. And it is Valentine's Day. Oh wow, we got the heart and the crib. Oh, gorgeous energy. Okay, Gemini. So you have heart. I will show you these on this camera so you can see. This says love, deep affection, and caring. So there is going to be a lot of love around you. Again, to do with soulmates, love interests, and maybe just people around you as well. The crib says birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So you could be having babies at this time, or bringing a career to life, a business opportunity, whatever it means to you. You do have fair man. That could be important this week. And it says dealings a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. White usually represents experience. So again, maybe an older person could be helping you here. I'm trying to pick up the card. Oh, you also have a rooster, an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. Maybe that's the person you don't want to cross here. And grasshopper, situations in a balance that require careful handling, which makes sense. All right, let's dive into the rest of your reading for you then. What is one overall energy? Let's just fix that. For the week for Gemini. There we go. Got my words out. The Queen of Cups, this is going to be a very sentimental week actually, because the Queen of Cups again is about listening to your heart, is about having a very unique way of feeling. So if you do find yourself being quite sensitive, or you feel like you're over exaggerating your feelings, no, you're not. You just feel things very deeply, and that is part of your strength. You may see it as a curse sometimes, blessing and a curse, but to feel things deeply and intensely is also a blessing, because you're an empath. You feel other people's feelings. So anyway, this is a very sentimental and emotional week for you, which feels quite nice, full of love, which we've seen coming through. Let's see what your energy is showing up as for Gemini. Please, one card for Gemini. One card for the energy of Gemini this week. Okay, you have 2 of these. Page of Cups. Oh my God. Okay, you have 3 of these. Page of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Fool. Absolutely, some of you could be getting some good news around a child in a family, within your own self. The Fool does represent, again, that start of a new journey. We was talking about a leap of faith with that serendipity card, so this just makes a bit of sense. It's aligned with that. So there is a new journey starting, if you can see. All right, we have to take a leap of faith. You have to do something different. Like I said, it's an opportunity. This can also be in terms of your career. The Page of Cups is about an announcement of some news, and usually it's ones that make you either very sad or very happy. For you, it's very happy because there are things that are unfolding. So whether you're expanding your family, or whether you are getting some good news about expanding your finances, ultimately it's to do with this 10 of Pentacles. So again, it could be something you're hearing about, whatever it is. It's making you emotional, it's making you feel happy, and it's making you take a leap of faith. So it does feel directly entangled with you. I don't know why that word came in. It's to do with this long-term goal of yours. So this is really good news that you're getting this beginning to start that. So again, a really good opportunity that's going to increase your finances, whatever it is. Whatever it is, a baby, a crib, this business idea, whatever it is, it's going to make you feel very happy this week because you feel like you're going to actually go after it and take it. And maybe you do get some news that makes you feel like, actually, this is possible for me. Whatever it is for you, it feels important. Let's get you one card out for your challenge. Okay, challenge for Gemini, King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So this is not necessarily a bad thing, so that's good. Usually challenges can be, it could be this arrogant, boastful person. We've already seen that, but Spirit wants to talk about something different. Your challenge this week is to step up into this King of Pentacles. Maybe it is about communicating with people who have been in that position, whether it be, if you're expanding your finances, okay, speaking to people who have really big finances or have a lot of money to know how to navigate that, right? King of Pentacles is in a position where he's achieved the 10 of Pentacles, right? The legacy, long-term goals. He's in a very stable position financially in terms of his security and safety, right? Material world assets. Your challenge is, I guess stepping into that. So getting advice from people and speaking to people who are there, getting ideas as well from people as well could be important. And that's your challenge too. Ace of Wands is good because it's about you chasing an idea, right? Going after an idea, getting an idea. King of Pentacles in a challenge position, making sure that you're being resourceful, making sure that you are building up stable finances, right? These are all things that maybe you're feeling challenged right now, but you're working towards it. These are great cards, so it's good. As long as you're working towards it, everything's going to be fine. All right. Anyway, let's see what your advice is for this week for you. The advice for Gemini. The Two of Swords. Well, your advice is to make a decision. Trust your gut. King of Cups. Again, really good for lovers, by the way. We do have two soulmates here. So if you are in a relationship or talking to somebody that makes your heart flutter, this could be your person. All right, unlocking something deeper with one another. The Two of Swords though is about making a choice, right? And I always say this is quite a serious choice because in order to do one, you have to kind of let go of the other. So maybe it be an idea. Okay, well, I have to put myself all into something with this decision. And that's what it feels like for you guys. So you're being called to trust your gut instincts and to trust where you're feeling called to go. As the Queen of Cups is your overall energy, you already do have a gut instinct and a very good one. Right? She's intuitive, so you are too, showing up as the energy this week. So your advice, trust your gut, take action on this decision. I'm just going to clarify that one card for you. Why is the Two of Swords the advice? The Page of Wands, that's about you going after that idea, whatever you feel makes you feel, it's really to do with your work life or building on that legacy, as we've been saying. The Eight of Pentacles is about money, finances, or working on your skills, talents, abilities, working overtime. Could be that here. So going all into something feels important. Ace of Pentacles, starting something new, all right? A seed being planted. Again, new business, new beginning, whatever it is to you guys. Page of Wands is also about it's about being creative, right? Letting your inner child free, seeing things as positive things, right? It's a very ambitious but creative and fun and enthusiastic energy, right? It's a page because it's a child. So maybe taking a childlike perspective and a learner perspective can be important, and to go into things with an open mind. And again, just like children when they're creative and they just feel like, I'm going to do everything in my life, they're kind of innocent with their way of looking at things and they believe anything is possible. And I feel like they want you to do that and have that mindset in this decision making of yours, most likely to do with your career or your financial situation or just anything that requires you to learn something new and work on certain skills to get towards that 10 of Pentacles, whatever it is. See this as a great opportunity and one where you get to kind of find your passion along the way. I wonder what that means for you. It's good though. Again, they want you to go all into it. So I'm gonna love you and leave it there. I will see you guys next week. Please let me know how this was for you and if it resonates. But I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you guys next time.